Killing my brain like mom's chemo, filling every vein in the system. We killing this game, tell me how many victims. The drills, the pills we filled till the names go missing. How many chains and the whips industry makes slaves of the ship. Ride waves, see slip all shifts for the clicks. Turned up for the gains and the listens. Molding your sense, we play dope with children. Watch a little girl hold a phone like a crack pipe. Algorithm so addictive, everything is hack life. We walk around like zombies with a half-life. Drilling as we go through withdrawals like a cash line. Hey, but I get it, supply this is business. But if you wanna go live, I can leave them twitching. No, this ain't a game when they slide in the whispers. What the time is, when my ops send them to the docks. No disrespect, but y'all minors. Like,
call Shaq, I'm getting out of my chair soon. What's going on, YouTube? No, I don't think I'm actually getting out of my chair anytime soon because we have too much more of this album to get through. It has been wild. I don't know who he's gonna fire shots at next, but I can only guess with a song titled Antichrist. But before we go any further, listen, if you like the song in the intro, brand new Houdini remix out right now. Absolutely killing it. Thanks for all the love on it. You want to support me, support the channel directly. You like what you hear, I'll put all links to check that out in between these Eminem drops below. Also, shout out to the merch, guys. Hats, hoodies, everything that you need. KnoxMusic.com. You want to support the brand, you want to rep the channel, I'll put all links down there. But anyways, know what we're here for. Eminem, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got.
Man, why you doing this? Because you owe me. How? Because I gave you everything. What? And what did you do? You walked away from me. Yeah, but you're too fucking blind to see I was good for you. I made you. You were nothing till you found me. How many times you try to kill me? I always come back. You can't outgrow me. You can't outthink me. I'm all you got.
Oh, obviously, there's going to be this conversation between Shady and Marshall throughout this. Shady talking to Eminem, talking to Marshall. You know, basically saying, because it's true, we've talked about this. Look at Infinite. Look at the numbers that Infinite did. He sounded more like Nas on that. It was lyrical, but in a different way. Shady brought that shock factor, brought that drama, brought that controversy, brought those sales, brought the attention. Shady making Eminem. And now Eminem wants to name an album The Death of Shady. There's this struggle between them. And this struggle for Eminem to let go of the very thing that he built his career on. But this addiction that he has to this drama and controversy. And maybe it's him as he gets older trying to mature, trying to find a new lane, a new path as an artist. And in order to do that, he has to get rid of Shady. But there's this internal conflict and struggle. It's almost like we're inside his head as this internal dialogue and conflict is happening. And I just love how that builds, right? Because you've got... Just hang on, let's play it and talk about the simple sounds.
Yeah, but you're too fucking blind to see I was good for you.
Obviously, there's always like the rain. The rain just feels so dramatic. It just makes you think of like a horror movie, like we're walking to a graveyard. I don't know where we're going, what's happening. There's different sounds and folio in the back.
You walked away from me. Yeah, but you're too fucking blind to see I was good for you.
What's interesting though is like, there's like a, like almost like an operatic choir like chanting down in the mix. There's like a beautiful sad piano and then some sad strings. It's really interesting because you have like these very sad melodic notes and sounds, and yet somehow this still has that edge of tension and feels like music to be murdered by, like a horror type of skit, like something dark and sinister still.
You walked away from me. Yeah, but you're too fucking blind to see I was good for you. I made you. You were nothing till you found me.
I think that's thanks to the rain. It's just thanks to M's voice and the tone of it all, and the nature of it all, that he's able to do that. Because like normally, if you just hear this beat, I'd love to hear this just like beat on its own in terms of full instrumentation, because it does sound very sad and thoughtful.
How many times you try to kill me? I always come back. You can't outgrow me. You can't outthink me. I'm all you got.
And it's true, he's tried to get rid of Shady before. All right, that's a hell of a setup. I'm glad that we went back and did that skit, but let's jump into Antichrist now. 666, baby.
He's the Antichrist. He was licensed. The devil came to Michigan. Oh shit.
Fucking PC, please.
Ha!
Fuck.
Gen Z, here they come now. About to unload rounds. Pronouns got me like, whoa now. Homie, let's slow down. No need to get so wound. Ready to throw down. If I mispronounce, whoops. Oh wow. Got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now. Like I'm getting snow plowed. My humor's too low, bro. Yes, it is no doubt. You about to get grossed out. But fuck it though, somebody needs to come and hit the reset button. Back to 2003, cause how did we get stuck in this woke BS? I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck them and I don't regret nothing. It's about to be said. So fuck it, we can keep head button. Still a grade A, prick but the same way. Cobain put the gauge to his brain. I'm going out with the bang, eh? Dang, Dre. me do. Maybe you the one they should blame. They say they wish that I wasn't so angry. Don't wanna see me going off the deep end like, yeah.
Rather see me do like Kim Kardashian, they say, yeah, and find a way to get rid of all of this rage, eh? But if you wonder why is Mars considered the harshest spitter, cause I can spit a bar that is a cross between Nas and Jizza, Biggie Smalls and RZA. So hard, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj or SZA. Cut it out. Still the press is wet dream. Too many head drinks, my head things foul. I've said things when jesting. They should arrest me for my testes. The biggest in the southwest, east, north won't catch me. Evan is swept clean with extreme links and steps being took to suppress things. Try not to.
I didn't mean to pause that, but I guess I'm telling myself I need to go back and start breaking stuff down. Hang on, let's try to get through this verse first.
Scene with Bennett fleck me and Seth Green hanging on to the left wing. The Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming, hey, don't forget me.
Shady is Bill taking the pill and putting it in your soft drink. Something's off and I don't know what the cause be. But it's obvious, this water rhyming is scalding. I'm in the thoughts creep in my head and it's not me. They brainwash me.
2 things I've told you to do this year in 2024. Don't sleep on Shady and don't sleep on Bill Cosby.
That's all she wrote, yeah, that's why they call me.
Wow, well that was fun. That felt like a tone deaf type of thing. Just punchline after punchline after punchline. Ridiculousness dropping in. Let's break it all down now. That's like stopping the record right there. Instead of having the record scratches, we stop the record.
He's the Antichrist.
That sounds like a child singing. He's the Antichrist. Like underneath is one of the ad-libs into the mix. That's diabolical.
He was like the devil came to Michigan.
The devil came to Michigan. Almost makes you think like the devil went down to Georgia.
Fucking peace.
You hear the police sirens as he says, PC police, politically correct police.
Fuck. Gen Z hit.
You can even hear the scanner going on the radio.
Fucking PC police. Fuck. Gen Z, here they come now. About to unload rounds. Pronouns got me like whoa.
But like I can't roll my tongue. This is one thing I can't do. But he's got the P and he's rolling it like shooting, right? Like unleashing the auto. But also it runs into pronouns. That's a ridiculous setup right there of like an ad-lib sound. Like an automatopoeia that he turns into a bar in an actual word of pronouns.
About to unload rounds. Pronouns got me.
Gen Z is getting it this album.
Whoa now, homie, let's slow down. No need to get so wound. Ready to throw down. If I mispronounce, whoops, sorry. Oh wow, got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now. Like I'm getting.
If I mispronounce like a name or a gender, for instance, or if I misspace pronouns. That's a ridiculous bar. And then he goes like the, them, and the ad-lib on the mix.
I mispronounced. Whoops, sorry. Oh wow, got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now. Like I'm getting snowplopped.
He, she, they, them. You can hear him in the back of the mix. Got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now.
Whoops, sorry. Oh wow, got heterosexuals.
Yeah, like the people who least need pronouns. Heterosexual people are the ones cramming them down everybody's throat and being PC about it. That's who he's poking fun at.
Ready to throw down. If I mispronounce. Whoops, sorry. Oh wow, got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now. Like I'm getting snowplopped. My humor's too low, bro.
Yes, it is no doubt. You about to get grossed out. But fuck it though.
Again, we got another switch up in a classic Shady voice.
Snowplopped. My humor's too low, bro.
Yes, it is no doubt.
They've even taken the police siren and you hear it in the back of the mix. It's become a part of the instrumentation itself.
Cramming them down our throats now. Like I'm getting snowplopped. My humor's too low, bro.
Yes, it is no doubt. You about to get grossed out. But fuck it though. Somebody needs to come and hit.
My humor's too low brow. It's very Shady-esque. It's low brow. It's looked down upon, right? It's very crude. It's very crass with his humor, and he's never apologized for it to this day.
Too low, bro.
Yes, it is no doubt. You about to get grossed out. But fuck it though. Somebody needs to come and hit the reset button. Back to 2003, cause how did we get stuck in this woke BS?
It seems like every time he's got a line talking about taking it back in time, in 2003 is a consistent theme, right? He raps it in the classic Shady voice and sound and through that classic Shady mix of his old tone.
Needs to come and hit the reset button. Back to 2003, cause how did we get stuck in this woke BS? I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck 'em and I don't regret nothing that's about to be said. So fuck it, we can keep heading.
This woke BS, I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck 'em.
I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck 'em and I don't regret nothing.
M's like a virgin on this, man. He's giving a fuck. No, he's not giving any fucks. He's selling a bit and he's celibate.
Cause how did we get stuck in this woke BS? I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck 'em and I don't regret nothing that's about to be said. So fuck it, we can keep head button.
Still a grade A prick, but the same way. Cobain put the gauge to.
Those were smooth rhyme schemes, man.
So fuck it, we can keep head button.
Still a grade 8.
Yeah, we got to bring it back and just break down those rhymes really quickly.
Yes, it is no doubt you about to get grossed out. But fuck it though, somebody needs to come and hit.
Yes, it is no doubt you're about to get grossed out. Dot the dub 1 2. Dot the dub 1 2. Dot the dub 1 2. It's a very dope, again, staccato type of delivery. Simple 2-syllable and rhyme scheme on it, but he condenses it like always.
Reset button back to 2003. Cause how did we get stuck in this war?
Reset button. We get stuck in.
Yes, I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck 'em and I don't
Woke BS trying to make it regress. So notice how he's got the internals. Now remember I said he's a master at this. You take the end rhymes, you take the multis, and you take half of that multi scheme, those starting vowel sounds, and you punch those in on the internals, and then you come back to the full rhyme on the external.
2003, cause how did we get stuck in this war?
Right. Reset button. Re is that hard E sound, and then he says 2003. Notice how he really hits that 3 to get that E sound in.
Somebody needs to come and hit the reset button back to 2003. Cause how did we get stuck in this war?
And then he goes, that E gets stuck in. That's the full multi.
Yes, I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck 'em and I don't
Regress. BS. So he added the S sound, but he still hit those hard E's on the internals.
regret nothing is about to be said.
Regret nothing. And then he's back to the full external scheme. He does this all the time. Just want to point it out. Let's keep progressing.
So fuck it, we can keep head button.
Still a grade 8, prick but the same way. Cobain put the gauge to his brain. I'm going out with a bang, eh? Dang, Dre.
Going out with a bang, he takes it literally, but you know the saying, like going out with a bang, surprising everybody, but also the Kurt Cobain bars, he committed suicide, so boom, blew his head off. He does it right there in the ad lib.
Same way. Cobain put the gauge to his brain. I'm going out with a bang, eh? Dang, Dre. Look what you made me do. Maybe you the one they should blame, eh?
Dang, Dre, look what you made me do. Nice little just accelerated flow right there, just for a quick pocket, and then back into more of that bouncy staccato scheme.
I'm going out with a bang, eh? Dang, Dre, look what you made me do. Maybe you the one they should blame, eh? Say they wish that I wasn't so angry. Don't wanna see me going off the deep end like, yeah.
Blame A, angry. He made angry rhyme with blame A. Think about that. Again, he's a word bender avatar.
The one they should blame, eh? Say they wish that I wasn't so angry. Don't wanna see me going off the deep end like, yeah, eh?
Rather see me do like Kim Kardashian, they say, yeah, and find a way to get rid of all of this rage, eh? But if you wonder why it's more.
He's got the yay. The Kanye again. Kanye seems to be a theme on this album, and how Kanye basically has been just totally censored and canceled, right? But Kanye was with Kim Kardashian, who now gets a little bit of a nod in a bar because he flips it into rage, like I'm raging, versus Ray J. Kim Kardashian back in the day of sex tapes take me back to the Paris Hilton days. Well, Kim K also wanted to get a little bit of that attention, and she had a sex tape leak with Ray J. But that goes even deeper because I remember when Ye tried to obtain the original copy and all the copies of that sex tape just to like take it off of the market and not have it. But naturally, she took that sex tape and then used it, and then obviously launched Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the documentary, and her fame has continued to rise from there. But yeah, the Ray J bar, ridiculous.
Kim Kardashian.
He's raging on this track.
They say, yeah, and find a way to get rid of all of this rage, eh? But if you wonder why is Mars considered the harshest spitter? Cause
And that's why get rid of all of this rage. We're getting rid of the rage, but also like she literally tried to get rid of the Ray J sex tape. So that's a double smooth flip right there, just knowing the history and context of that bar.
the way to get rid of all of this rage, eh? But if you wonder why is Mars considered the harshest spitter? Cause I can spit a bar that is a cross between Nas and Jizza, Biggie Smalls and RZA. So hard making this.
Jizza gets a shout out, RZA gets a shout out, Nas gets a shout out, Biggie Smalls gets a shout out. You got two from the Wu-Tang and then some other OGs and legends. Rest in peace to Big Nas, still one of my favorite MCs of all time.
I can spit a bar that is a cross between Nas and Jizza, Biggie Smalls and RZA. So hard making a stallion and Nicki Minaj or Scissor. Cut it out. Still the press is wet.
Scissor, cut it out. He says it in the ad-lib. He's a master of taking ad-libs and just adding another entendre to what he's saying. Like when two females scissor through, so they're scissor. You're welcome for that. I use my hands sometimes and motions happen. Anyways, cut it out. Maybe they should cut out the beef, quit what they're doing, cut out the scissoring versus it's so hard. Get it? Getting hard sexually, then we're scissoring. That's not how babies are made this time.
Hard making a stallion and Nicki Minaj or Scissor. Cut it out. Still the press is wet dream. Too many head.
He even like cuts out the production for a second, like we're changing the station. Oh, that's a ridiculous ad-lib triple entendre now.
Nicki Minaj or scissor, cut it out. Still the press is wet dream. Too many head drinks, my head.
He takes it further, still the press's wet dream. That's a simple line to say that on its own, but in the context of the scissoring bar, the Ray J sex tape, right? He's taken that sexual scheme even further all the way into that press line, and this is what he does. He just keeps hitting those themes and those metaphors, stacking bars, man, like Legos.
So scissor, cut it out. Still the press is wet dream. Too many head drinks, my head things foul. I've said things when jesting. They should arrest me for my testes. The biggest in the southwest, east, north won't catch me. Evan is swept clean. What
my testes, the biggest everywhere. I got big ass balls. Elephantitis, remember he said previously?
Arrest me for my testes. The biggest in the southwest, east, north won't catch me. Evan is swept clean. What
Hang on, bring it back. I think we missed something.
Still the press is wet dream. Too many head drinks, my head things foul. I've said things when jesting. They should arrest me for my testes. The biggest in the southwest, east, north won't catch me. Evan is swept clean. What extreme links and steps being took to suppress things. Try not to get seen with
Extreme step sing, just the way he sets up that 1-2 punch rhyme sequence.
catch me, Evan is swept clean. What extreme links and steps being took to suppress things. Try not to get seen with Bennett, me and Seth Green hanging on to the left wing. The Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming.
I missed that before. Ben Affleck me, but he highlights the second syllable in Affleck instead of most of us do the A. He goes Affleck me, just to fit it into that 1-2 rhyme scheme that he's doing. That's ridiculous.
Scene with Bennett, me and Seth Green hanging on to the left wing. The Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming.
Right, Seth Green, Ben Affleck, and Eminem hanging on to the left wing. Left wing is in politics because their political views are more on the left side, so left wing in that sense, versus literally on a plane, on Epstein, on the left wing of the plane. And we all know about Epstein and those wonderful flights to Epstein's Island. And there was a fake manifesto that I would put money on because Eminem was on that fake manifesto. Even someone commented and took it, no, that's truth. He was really on it. No, it was fake. But I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck was on there. I don't remember Seth Green, but I put money Seth Green was on that too. And that's how that all ties together and comes through in the flip there, which is ridiculous. And then you hear the jet sound and the ad-lib of that in the mix.
With Bennett, me and Seth Green hanging on to the left wing. The Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming. Hey, don't forget me. Shady is built.
But Ben Affleck also played Batman, left wing, like Batman flying through the air, the Batwing.
And onto the left wing, the Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming, hey, don't forget me! Shady is Bill, taking the pill and putting it in your soft drink. Something's off and I don't know what the Cosby, but it's off.
Shady is Bill. He's got a Bill Cosby bar, which I shouted out before, like drugging up Bill Cosby. But also, I wonder, being shady like Bill. So he's shady like Bill Cosby, doing fucked up, terrible things, versus he is literally shady. And then you talk about Epstein and the flight log, and I wonder if there was like a little Bill Gates shot thrown into there too. Maybe Bill Clinton.
The left wing, the Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming, hey, don't forget me! Shady is Bill, taking the pill and putting it in your soft drink. Something's off and I don't know what the Cosby, but it's obvious. This water rhyming is scalding. Ominous thoughts creep in my head.
I don't know what the cause of it be, what the cause be, but he stretches it out to Cosby. Hey. They not like us.
The Cosby, but it's obvious. This water rhyming is scalding. Ominous thoughts creep in my head and it's not me.
This water I'm in is scalding, but it almost sounded to me like water ramen is scalding. Maybe?
But it's obvious. This water rhyming is scalding. Ominous thoughts creep in my head and it's not me. They brainwash me and that's all she wrote. Yeah, that's why they call me. He's the Antichrist.
That was ridiculous. Hang on. The water I'm in is scalding. I'm in hot water. You know the saying, the idiom. Again, he loves to take idioms and then just insinuate them, right? So he's in hot water now through what he's saying. It's obviously the water I'm in is scalding, but then they brainwash me, water to wash me, being brainwashed. That's a smooth flip right there.
Creep in my head and
it's the word selection.
Not me, they brainwash me, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, that's why they call me. He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice.
This feels like a kid's bop right here.
Women and children. His name is Marshall. He's the Antichrist. He was like
obviously the Antichrist 666 book of Revelations, mark of the beast in the end of times will be marked by the coming not only of the beast but of the Antichrist, who people will not realize is the Antichrist. And then obviously the ones who believe, you will have the great disappearance. They will be sent up to heaven while the Antichrist rules on this earth and the devil comes, in this case Marshall.
Horsemen, women and children.
I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can get it. Yet again, he's an equal opportunist. Not just the women. The children can get it too. He's slicing and dicing everybody. Jeffrey Dahmer, what's for dinner later?
Now who's there? Boo.
Boys, men, women, and children.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo. Who?
Hey, why you crying, shorty? Ooh, cause I booed you. Well, bitch, I'm trying to get some head up in this suit.
Oh, God, the dad jokes are back. I used that way back in the day.
Who?
Hey, why you crying, shorty? Ooh, cause I booed you. Well, bitch, I'm trying to get some head up in this suit. But you have no clue what you're doing, do you? You fall asleep or something? Hello? You wake up, fake slut. I'm out of here. Screw you. What did you drop dead in my lap? You call that head? I suck my dick better than you do. Yeah, I'm sick like the terminally ill, but more like sick as in the terminally ill. Antichrist, how come you can't be nice? Look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy. But who else is ass pitiless, actually witty and crass, hideous, ghastly, and insidious? Ask me, or spitting is nasty. Next idiot ask me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the real though, she probably ran out the room with his fucking dildo. He tried to field goal punter, she said to chill. No. Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe. Yeah, nightmares going Freddy on me, cause they steady on me. Shady's bad to the core, but look at the bread he got me. Complete lack of remorse, so they've come at me before, but they won't ever stop me. But fuck the back and the forth until I'm dead and rotting. Head is probably whacked in its warp like Jack of Fork, performing sexual acts with a corpse. If they don't like it, like a necrophiliac in a morgue. Fuck everybody. I don't appeal to you. You was one of them children whose parents fed every meal to you on a platter and silver spoon. I am a product of what Farina and potted milk could do to your drive when them rappers like Jada bring out the will in you. Cause now my shit slaps harder than Willa do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical killer who punish you. Every syllable son in you. Your hides are tandem like bicycles built for two. Sticking a clip in the ooze that I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz. My trigger's happy. It's tickle is true. Travis Pickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit'll go sideways like you're tipping a canoe. Bitch, I'm sick as the food. How the fuck are you gonna fit in my shoes? Look at my views. All the shit I've been through. So sympathy, I don't have any for you. Sticking it too. Are you idiot too? Take my lyrics a little bit too literal. You can all suck on my dick, and if you don't wanna get ripped, better get the fuck back, bitch. I'm here to do what Dre sent me to do. That's sinfully get to spitting the shit devil in me, and I do is spitting his name is He's the Antichrist.
That was a ridiculous flow to end that just ridiculous verse with. There's so much to break down in this. Let's pack it through.
Children. His name is Marshall. He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice. Boys, men, women, and children.
Talk about a school shooter theme.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo.
You can even hear the knock knock, right? Who's there? Boo. And then you say who? Boo hoo. Get it? Like a ghost? Boo hoo. But also he interprets it as, are you crying? Oh, here's a tissue. And then he takes the boo to a third level with the boo, like you're getting booed by the crowd.
Boys, men, women, and children.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo. Who?
Hey, why you crying, shorty? Ooh, cause I booed you. Well, bitch, I'm trying to
Did you hear that record scratch again to start? Continuous theme throughout
get
this.
some head up in this suit. But you have no clue what you're doing, do you? You fall asleep or something? Hello? You wake up, fake slut. I'm out of here. Screw you. What did you drop dead in my lap? You call that head?
Get it? Fake slut. Screw you. He still got the sexual scheme on it.
You wake up, fake slut. I'm out
And then getting head versus her head dropping in his lap because she's dead and like decapitated.
here. Screw you. What did you drop dead in my lap? You call that head? I suck my dick better than you do. Yeah, I'm sick like the term.
Suck my dick, because all of us rappers, listen, we all do a little bit of it. We all got a little bit of Marilyn Manson in us. Like, remove that rib and suck your own dick, because we all got to talk our shit and say that we're the best and we're all competitive. So he flips it in that way, or you could take it literally. Maybe he's bent over trying to figure out how it works.
You
Just cut out the middleman, right?
wake up, fake slut. I'm out of here. Screw you. What did you drop dead in my lap? You call that head? I suck my dick better than you do. Yeah, I'm sick like the terminally ill, but more like sick as in the terminally ill. Antichrist.
Terminally ill. Those who have like a terminal disease, terminally ill, versus the term space mentally ill. That's a ridiculous word flip.
I'm sick like the terminally ill, but more like sick as in the terminally ill.
This little kid, boom, 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 almost like xylophone hits.
Yeah, I'm sick like the terminally ill, but more like sick as in the terminally ill. Antichrist, how come you can't?
There was that chicka chicka, Slim Shady.
Terminally ill, but more like sick as in the terminally ill. Antichrist, how come you can't be nice? Look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy. But who else?
How come you can't be nice? Ironic that classic Shady says it's a current Shady. And then he goes, look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy, because Brian is a talking dog.
Antichrist, how come you can't?
Versus look who's talking, comma, dog, like homie.
Nice. Look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy.
Ridiculous.
But who else is as pitiless, actually witty and crass, hideous, ghastly, and insidious? Ask me, or spitting is nasty.
Insidious, ask me. Man, this scheme is ridiculous. I'm going to try to catch it a little bit better.
How come you can't be nice? Look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy. But who else is as pitiless, actually witty and crass, hideous?
Pitiless. Wittyless, ask me. So he's got the pitiless. That's a 3 syllables. So let's call those the ends. And then the ask me, harass me. Those are the internals that he keeps punching and dancing in between. And then he comes back to those 3 externals.
Ghastly, and insidious, ask me, or spitting is nasty. Next.
Insidious, ask me. So then he flips it. So then the external becomes the internal and the ask me becomes the external. That's smooth.
Idiot, ask me.
It's like playing ping pong with the rhyme schemes.
Getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the
And then right there, insidious, ask me, Diddy did Cassie. Diddy and Cassie, the case, we all know what Diddy did to Cassie. He didn't mention it, he censored it there, but you know the rhyme scheme to easily fill in those blanks.
next idiot ask me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did.
Getting his ass beat, right? Diddy's abuse of Cassie, took it to court, they settled because of it.
But on the real though, she probably ran out the room with his fucking dildo. He tried to field goal punish, she said to chill. No. Damn.
Yeah, because we know that he's not hooking up with her, so obviously she's running out with a dildo or something like that.
She probably ran out the room with his fucking dildo. He tried to field goal.
Maybe she tried to help set Justin Bieber free and he got upset about that.
But on the real though, she probably ran out the room with his fucking dildo. He tried to field goal punish, she said to chill. No. Damn. Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe.
Then you hear that alarm clock like we had previously, another theme of that ad-lib. Like, was he dreaming when he said that? He wasn't really real, like when he trolled Christopher Reeves and then he woke up at the end of it.
Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe.
Wow.
Nightmares going Freddy on me, cause they steady on me. Shady's bad to the core, but look at the bread he got me. Complete lack of remorse.
Right, nightmares like Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. When you fall asleep, he haunts you and kills you in your dreams, in your nightmares. And that's why the alarm clock sets up that whole Freddy Krueger bar. That was dope.
Steady on me. Shady's bad to the core, but look at the bread he got me. Complete lack of remorse, so they've come at me before, but they won't ever stop me. But fuck the back and the forth until I'm dead and rotting. Head is probably...
Fuck the back and the forth. Like, obviously, if you're fucking back and forth, but this sort of back and forth that we're going on and we're talking about, and he still shows this conflict between him and Shady and acknowledging that, hey, Shady made him a lot of money and made him successful.
Come at me before, but they won't ever stop me. But fuck the back and the forth until I'm dead and rotting. Head is probably whacked in its warp like Jack of Fork performing sexual acts with a corpse. If they don't like it, like a necrophiliac.
Dr. Kevorkian, euthanasia. This has been a Royce the 5'9" and Eminem bar used before, but in this case, he's taking it a step further because Jack Kevorkian assisted with suicide, basically. It was assisted suicide, right? But he's saying that he's a necrophiliac because the reason he wants to help these people die is so that he can run around banging the corpse later on.
Probably whacked in his...
What in the necrophiliac bars are we getting again?
like Jack of Fork performance.
Remember the dead-ass lines we broke down?
But fuck the back and the forth until I'm dead and rotting. Head is probably whacked in...
Until I'm dead and rotting. Oh, he starts it there. It's like foreshadowing the punchline that's coming.
Warp like Jack of Fork performing sexual acts with a corpse. If they don't like it, like a necrophiliac in a morgue. Fuck everybody.
That's the big punchline at the end. That he just continues to hit with the wordplay leading into it, right? Like a necrophiliac in a morgue. Fuck everybody, because everybody's dead in a morgue. So obviously the necrophiliac is going to have a field day. It's a big, giant zombie orgy.
Sexual acts with a corpse. If they don't like it, like a necrophiliac in a morgue. Fuck everybody.
I don't appeal to you, you was wanted.
When he said that, fuck everybody, there's just a little bit of a different percussive kick off to the side of the mix just to like highlight that punchline and bring it home.
They don't like it, like a necrophiliac in a morgue. Fuck everybody.
I don't appeal to you, you was one of them children whose parents fed every...
Back to that smooth, chilling piano underneath.
Philiac in a morgue. Fuck everybody.
I don't appeal to you, you was one of them children whose parents fed every meal to you.
Whoa. I guess we just got another sexy chicken sighting. Let's keep it going.
On a platter and silver spoon, I don't appeal to you, you was one of them children whose parents fed every meal to you. On a platter and silver spoon, I am a product of what Farina and potted milk.
Right. fed you food on a platter with a silver spoon. You know when the saying that somebody has a silver spoon in life, they've been given everything, they've never had to struggle. Eminem saying, I don't appeal to people who came up rich because I was poor as shit. I appeal to the broke people struggling to make it, trying to come up and find a way. That's why he dropped songs like Rock Bottom back in the day.
Children whose parents fed every meal to you on a platter and silver spoon. I am a product of what Farina and powdered milk could do to your drive when them rappers.
Farina and powdered milk. Why powdered milk? Because they can't even afford milk, right? Give me some of that cream of wheat, baby.
To you on a platter and silver spoon. I am a product of what Farina and powdered milk could do to your drive when them rappers like Jada bring out the will in you. Cause now my shit's
Jada, bring out the will in you, but the hang on.
Appeal to you. You was one of them children whose parents fed every meal to you on a platter and silver spoon. I am a product of what Farina and powdered milk could do to your drive when them rappers like Jada bring out the will in you. Cause
That's it. It was the drive, to your drive, like going up to your drive. But obviously, if you live on a drive, you probably have more money because you came up on a different level, right? So to your drive. But if you have drive, or the drive flips into the wheel, WHEEL, will do, versus Will, as in Jada and Will Smith. And I think I just heard an ad-lib of a smack happening.
Product of what Farina and powdered milk could do to your drive when them rappers like Jada bring out the will in you. Cause now my shit's
yeah, there's the smack. And then also Jada could be Jada Kiss. He's showing him love and what it brings out.
What Farina and powdered milk could do to your drive when them rappers like Jada bring out the will in you. Cause now my shit slaps harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical killer who punish you.
Oh, did Sticky Fingers just get a shout out there too? Yeah, he did. Homage to that.
Harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky.
Slap you harder than Will or do. That would probably hit harder for me if I haven't heard so many Will Smith punchlines. I even used one before, but you know, Fresh Prince, Will Smith, flipping that, slap you harder. We all know the famous Chris Rock slap at this point.
Jada bring out the will in you. Cause now my shit slaps harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical.
But when something slaps hard, basically the raps that he's bringing slaps hard, and then the literal meaning, flipping that, and then we got a Gorilla Glue scheme as well.
Cause now my shit slaps harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical.
Sticky Fingers. So he shouts out Sticky Fingers, but also Gorilla Glue is like strong, one of the strongest permanent glues, right? Still on you. He's still like attached you, still on your ass, versus having, when someone has sticky fingers, that means they're a pickpocket, right? Easily taking things to steal on you. Smooth wordplay and flips all throughout that scheme.
Cause now my shit slaps harder than will it do.
Man is just punching on this one. Actually, my bad. He's slapping this one.
The Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you.
Miami, party in the city where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. Yeah, Will Smith, what up?
Cause now my shit slaps harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical killer who punish you. Every syllable son in you. Your hides I tanned. I'm like bicycles built for two. Sticking the clip in the
your hide, I tanned them, but get it? Sun. Oh, the sun sets it up to tan them.
Killer who punish you. Every syllable son in you. Your hides I tanned.
Every syllable sunning you. So like I'm a father to you. I'm sunning these rappers. I'm looking down upon you. Versus the sun shining, which leaves you with a tan. Versus flipping the tan into a tandem bicycle. This is ridiculous.
Sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical killer who punish you. Every syllable son in you. Your hides I tanned. I'm like bicycles built for two. Sticking the clip in.
Bicycles built for two, aka tandem bicycles. Tandem, I tan them. Your hides.
Killer who punish you. Every syllable son in you. Your hides I tanned. I'm like bicycles built for two. Sticking the clip in.
And then you hear the record scratch, and then another crazy flow switch and fast scheme that I love this pocket that he finds right here.
Who punish you. Every syllable son in you. Your hides I tanned. I'm like bicycles built for two. Sticking the clip in the ooze that I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz.
Sticking the clip in the ooze I've been itching to use like Nicholas Cruz. That is a ridiculous scheme. Also, Nicholas Cruz, the Parkland shooter. We get another school shooter. Shout out.
You. Your hides I tanned. I'm like bicycles built.
Hey, interesting story on the Nicholas Cruz Parkland shooting thing. Wasn't it one of the survivors has settled with him and actually owns the rights to his name now. And anytime anybody wants to do an interview or a documentary, they have to go through the survivor now, which I think is incredible and smart, because now the survivor's like, no, we're going to take control of his story. We're going to take control of the narrative nowadays.
Willing you, cause now my shit slaps harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical killer.
Gorilla Glue, just right there. It hits with the piano strokes, man. It's dope.
My shit slaps harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical killer. killer who punish you every syllable, son, and you. Your hides are tandem like bicycles built for two. Sticking the clip in the ooze that I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy, his tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit'll go sideways like you're tipping a canoe.
Travis Bickle. Shout out to Robert De Niro. What was that? Was that Taxi? It was, wasn't it? I think so.
Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy, his tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and
what? Ex-military, right? He goes crazy on like a killing spree, basically trying to save some prostitutes.
Sticking the clip in the ooze that I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy, his tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit.
My trigger is happy. It's ticklish too. That's a ridiculous, just playful way to put horrible killer shit together.
Sticking the clip in the ooze that I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy.
Obviously in the ooze for Uzi.
His tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit'll go sideways like you're tipping a canoe. Bitch, I'm sick as the food. How the fuck are you gonna?
Shit'll go sideways. You know the saying, shit goes sideways, like you're literally tipping a canoe over.
His tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit'll go sideways like you're.
Tickle is true. Tipping a canoe. Just again the multis.
That I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy. His tickle is.
Hang on, ticklish. Oh no, because it's ticklish that I've been itching, because you're ticklish versus getting itched, and then the saying, the idiom, itching to use something. More wordplay in that.
Tandem like bicycles built for two. Sticking the clip in the ooze that I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy. His tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit'll go sideways like you're.
But also, like in the ooze, like it's oozing, so then you're itching it like a wound. That's ridiculous. Ooze to oozy. Come on.
That I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy. His tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit'll go sideways like you're tipping a canoe. Bitch, I'm sick as the food. How the fuck are you gonna fit in my shoes? Look at my views. All the shit I've been through. So sympathy, I don't have any for you. Sticking it to.
Sick as the flu. And then he almost sounds like a dog bark there. Like, oh.
Looking like Nicholas Cruz, my trigger's happy. His tickle is true. Travis Bickle, I'm too weak and rude. This shit'll go sideways like you're tipping a canoe. Bitch, I'm sick as the food. How the fuck are you gonna fit in my shoes? Look at my views. All the shit I've been through. So sympathy, I don't have any for you. Sticking
How
it
you
to.
gonna? How?
Bitch,
Hang on, pause. Work with me real quick. We still gotta survive. Oh my, we still got another minute plus of this. My brain is gonna break on this one. This is the point where I start deteriorating.
How the fuck are you gonna fit in my shoes? Look at my views. All the shit I've been through.
Fitting in someone's shoes, you know, walking a mile in his shoes, everything he's been through.
Sympathy, I don't have any for you. Sticking it to. Are you idiot too? Take my lyrics a little bit too literal. You can all suck on my dick, and if you don't wanna get ripped, better get the fuck back, bitch. I'm here to.
If you take my lyrics too literal, then you can suck on my dick, because he says it all the time. So take it literally, then go suck on it.
Are you idiot too? Take my lyrics a little bit too literal. You can all suck on my dick, and if you don't wanna get ripped, better get the fuck back, bitch. I'm here to do what Dre sent me to do. That's sinful to get to spitting the shit devil in me, and I do is spitting his name is.
Sinful devil in me, Antichrist. He's back on that theme.
What Dre sent me to do. That's sinful to get to spitting the shit devil in me, and I do is spitting his name is.
He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice.
Sluts, whoring, women and children.
One more time. His name is Marshall. He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice.
Skank sluts,
You hear that orchestral choir chanting again? Huh. It is like Take Us to Church, but a horror film.
Dance with the devil, dance with the devil. You wanna dance with the devil, dance with the devil, dance with the devil. You wanna. I ain't going nowhere. It's about to get scary.
Crank the beat down in a halftime, then have a crazy switch. And is this who I think it is? It's about to get bizarre.
It's about to get scary, bizarre. It's about to get dark. Guess who's back? Straight out the gutter with a dirty rubber plus my homeless mother. Where Bruce Jenner at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Where's Megan Thee Stallion at? I wanna suck that toe. 20 years in, shit, I'm past addiction. I'm at CVS trying to find my past prescription. My dad didn't listen. I passed the mission. Fucking a tranny on IG Live. That was a bad decision. My rent due. My girl needed an abortion. What you gonna do? What? Sell them Eminem Jordans. I did. All gas. Butt naked, all ass. Trying to get on Haley J's podcast. Why not?
A little bit of Shady. No, don't go on Haley J's podcast. We just got like, I'm like, are we getting more D12 members? It sounded like the return of D12, a very bizarre, Shady-esque verse right there. Man, this really is so nostalgic. It feels like the glory days.
I want to suck that toe. 20 years.
Obviously, there were some ridiculous bars. Let's break down some of them.
It's about to get dark.
This beat switch is dope too.
Back, straight out the gut.
Piano just sounds so muddy. The way they've run it through the filter, it's nasty.
With a dirty rubber plus my
dirty rubber, right? He's like reusing a condom, so we're not gonna protect from anything.
Homeless mother, where Bruce Jenner at?
Fuck her, like screw her, but also he might literally fuck her because it's bizarre.
The gutter with a dirty rubber plus my homeless mother, where Bruce Jenner at? I I wanna fuck that hoe.
Bruce Jenner getting more shots, but then at least he labeled it correctly this time. Unlike Shady, I want to fuck that hoe.
Plus my homeless mother. Where Bruce Jenner at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Where's Megan Thee Stallion at? I wanna suck that toe. 20 years in.
I want to suck that toe. He's got a toe fetish. It's okay, but he wants to suck the toe that's probably been shot by Tory Lanez.
Fuck that hoe. Where's Megan Thee Stallion at? I wanna suck that toe. 20 years in, shit, I'm past addiction. I'm at CVS, trying to find my past prescription. My dad didn't listen. I passed the mission. Fucking a tranny on IG Live. That was a bad decision.
I passed the mission, like doing it missionary style, and then he fucked a tranny on IG Live. Well, there's something.
I passed the mission. Fucking a tranny on IG Live. That was a bad decision. My rent due. My girl needed an abortion. What you gonna do? What? Sell them Eminem Jordans.
Don't sell the Eminem Jordans. How much do those go for now?
All gas, butt naked, all ass. Trying to get on Haley J's podcast. Why not?
Woo! What a surprise ending, because it didn't say Bizarre on this. Man, take me back. Can we get an Eminem D12 album, Purple Pills? Wow. Antichrist. This video has been sponsored by 666. I tell you what, there were some shots fired. Bill Cosby, Diddy, Kim K. No one is safe on this album when Shady reigns supreme, and you still have that meta theme of that struggle between Shady and that acknowledgement that, hey, Shady is the reason that I'm here today. But a lot of nostalgic moments, whether it's the mix of M's voice taking us back to classic Shady, to Bizarre getting an appearance on another track. Man, I enjoyed this one. Eminem, Bizarre, you were Knox certified. For some reason you're here at the end. Obviously enjoying the content. Do me a huge favor before I fall apart and break my brain. Subscribe with notifications on. Really, really does go a long way. Also, cop your merch. Chaos Theory shirts, Knox Hill hats, everything. We got it all on deck, locked. KnoxHillMusic.com. I love you guys. I'll catch you again soon.